Okay, Natlan just ended, but there is only 31 days left till Nagrai, so it's time for a Natlan recap. Let's start with the Cataclysm. Because Natlan is on the border of the Seven Nations continent, they suffered the most during the Cataclysm, and the ley lines of Natlan were severely damaged. The then Pyro Archon made a deal with Renova. They essentially got their own set of ley lines that was disconnected from the rest of Teyvat's ley lines but connected to Irminsul still. They also get buffs like the Order of Resurrection. But in return, Renova was to take the life of the current Pyro Archon. But Capitano took Malika's place, so that's probably the best thing that could have happened. Nonetheless, the last 500 years of the Abyss invading Natlan is still very tragic. And that's not to mention the amount of lives we've lost, both before and in the Archon Quest battle. But my point is, this happens everywhere. All nations, all worlds, all galaxies. The Abyss versus civilization. The Sea of Quanta against the imaginary tree. That's only one of the culprits. What about Celestia wiping out humans when we do something they don't like? What about some civilizations just invading other worlds? And the sad reality is that survival usually comes at the cost of people who sacrifice so much, or people who dedicate so much of their lives to just fighting. Let me get to my last point though. Travel is an outsider to Natlan, much like they are a descender on Teyvat. Irminsul and the ley lines don't recognize them, so they can only ever exist in the memory of the people they know. That is their only presence on Teyvat. That's actually how we got our ancient name and pyro powers. But on the other side of this, Travel is also a witness to many significant events on Teyvat. If Irminsul is ever destroyed, then they will be one of the most complete collection of memories of Teyvat. Last thing, the Fatui still doesn't have the Pyronosis, and if we don't count Kalamina, there are only 6 active Harbingers left. For more lore, I stream on Wednesdays on both YouTube and Twitch.